Reese right here with Adore Her Beauty, back with another video, and we are here with our friend Lily for another hirsutism facial wax session. So I've already started with cleansing and drying the skin, and you may have already seen this clip. I decided to use soft wax to wax her sideburns and her cheeks and her lip. You'll see later on through the video, and some lower parts of her chin where the hair is much thinner. So as we are diving into this video, if you would be so kind as to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and share this video to help continue to bring awareness to hirsutism. If you are just joining for the first time, welcome. And if this is something that's uncommon or you're seeing it and don't really know what to make of it, it is a condition called hirsutism, or rather, it is the effects of a condition. But when women have excessive facial and body hair, it is called hirsutism, and that is due to an overproduction of the male hormone called androgen. So there's too much androgen being produced in the body for one reason or another, and this is what you will see. So I am amazed at the results that I'm seeing right now, and I want to just highlight a couple things to you. So the areas where I have done the soft wax strips, her skin looks like 2 shades brighter, right? And this is the reason why many women like to get dermaplaning. So dermaplaning is the use of a surgical scalpel that will shave off vellus hair, and it also will exfoliate dead skin cells. That is exactly what waxing does. And the results are the same, like the goals are the same. To have that extra hair removed, to have smoother, softer skin because you're exfoliating off those dead skin cell layers, and the skin is brighter. I literally just done that with those soft wax strips. And no razor burns, no little micro cuts, right? So if you are someone who has hirsutism, now, as an esthetician, I am not against the dermaplane treatment. I think it's a great treatment. But if you are someone who has hormonal imbalances, I personally don't or wouldn't recommend the dermaplane treatment because of the hormone imbalances could excite those hairs. You're trying to get rid of them because they're thin and vellus and your makeup's not going on cute. But then when you shave them, because ultimately that is what dermaplaning is shaving the face. Then you run the risk of excessive facial hair growth. And so if you are someone who has hirsutism or hormonal imbalances and you want those dermaplane-like results, I implore you to do waxing because it will remove the hair fully from the follicle versus trimming it at the root. That or laser hair removal. So as you can see in this video, I have done a mix of soft wax removal and hard wax removal. So we're on the other side of her face and I'm doing soft wax again. The reason why I opted to go for soft wax is because it covers a larger area of the skin. It also is a guaranteed one snatch process. Because of the texture and consistency of soft wax, it will lay and cover all of those hairs, and there rarely is a need to go over one area twice, especially when the hairs are thinner. Versus with hard wax, you see all those little fine hairs in the background? At the next strip, look at the fine hairs in the background. Don't look at the prominent terminal hairs to the front, the ones your eyes will naturally go to. Let's look at it. Look at the little hairs behind everything. You see those little small hairs. Sometimes hard wax doesn't get those hairs. I'm sorry. even the best of formulas can miss those hairs because they're so thin. They're so, look at this, that they're so thin, almost non-existent, and they can evade hard wax. And then you'll find yourself laying one strip and laying another strip and doing a reverse lay. And that is, too many lays on the skin. It's subjecting their skin to lifting. It could happen with too many lays. So for areas that are like really thin, I like to do soft wax because it's a done. And if there is a need to go over it, then sometimes I'll do hard wax because it's safer. So this little lower level of her chin, the hairs, they are more terminal. But again, like I said, you have those smaller, thinner vellus hairs that are hiding underneath those terminal hairs. And so therefore, if I would have done hard wax in this area, it would have gotten all the terminal hairs, but it would have pretty much left those small vellus hairs behind. So in my professional knowledge and my experience, I knew that those terminal hairs were not too thick, too coarse, too big, too strong, however you want to describe it, to where the hard wax, to where the soft wax wouldn't be able to get it. I knew the soft wax would be durable enough to get those hairs. And so therefore I made the professional decision to go in with soft wax on that part. So sometimes, as a professional, you may, when dealing with specific clients and specific hair types, and you're noticing different things, you may have to switch formulations in the middle of a session. So yeah, you may go in thinking I'm gonna use my favorite wax. It's the go-to, get all, be all. But sometimes you may have to make a decision to incorporate another formula. And so it's totally okay if you have to use more than one formula in a session because you're doing what is best for the client. Not so much as what is easiest for you. So yeah, that may mean you have to invest in three different, however many different types of waxes. That means you're going to need warmers for those waxes. It just comes with the territory of being in business. So just make sure that you have, as a professional, you want to make sure that you have options, basically, is what I'm saying. Now, for people that are at home, you, I just say this, listen, it's the truth. And I think someone asked this in the questions on a previous video. When you're waxing yourself, you're not going to get 100%. I'm professional. Look, I can do this with my eyes closed. And even I cannot get 100% on myself. I'm going to get a good 85, 90. It's never going to be 100. Because there are certain areas you physically cannot see directly under everything. So when you're at home, you just do what you can until you can get to the spa, until you can get to a waxer. Anyway, so I pretty much am nearing the end of this video, so I probably won't talk the rest of the video because it's pretty much just me making sure that her skin doesn't have any wax residue. And you see there's a lot of oil and product on her skin right now. I'm going to also add some soothing cooling gel, and her skin's going to look, well, I probably already done that part. I was running my mouth, I didn't even notice, but if I did already, that was a cooling gel to just make sure her skin was, decreasing in redness, that it didn't have any discomfort, any tingling feelings, and they never do, but, the cooling gel works. It feels so good to the skin as well. And, yeah, and I'm going to highlight some of her past, some pictures from the past to show where she really started. So, of course, we're back on the journey. We're trying to get her back to where she was. She still isn't where she initially was when she walked in the door day one, so I'm always happy for that. But we still have some work to do, but I'm proud of my girl. So thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, look, they go to jail right there. See, I got ahead of myself. I thought I had already added it, but that's the aloe gel. It feels so good to the skin after a wax. Oh, my gosh. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Please again hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel growing. building this community, and I cannot do it without you. So thank you so much again. I'm Reese Wright with Adore Her Beauty, and I will see you in the next video. I'm going to cue some music right here because it's like about another minute and so left. So thank you, and enjoy your night, your day, your morning, your afternoon, whatever time you are at right now. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.